Shipwrecked. So, I don't even know what that means, but we're gonna find out. This is the first chapter. Actually, I've never read this book before, so, but wait. Before we get started, make sure to like and subscribe down below. And I'm going to give you 10 seconds to like and subscribe with your, let's just do it with your hands today. Okay, ready, set, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. If you guys got it, comment down below and I will read your comment. Okay, let's get started. Junie B. Jones, Shipwrecked. Chapter 1, Breathing Germs. Friday. Dear First Grade Journal, today is the end of the week. Mr. Scary is taking attendance. Attendance is the school word for who isn't here today. There are lots of children out sick in room 1. I am going to count them, I think. I will be back in a minute. Okay, here's a teensy problem I just ran into. Because how can I count the people who aren't here on account of they didn't show up, apparently? Taking attendance is harder than it looks. From Junie B., first grader. I put down my pencil to think about this situation, only I didn't even have time to concentrate hardly. Because all of a sudden there was a noise on the other side of the room. I turned my head to look, and splatto! A boy named Roger throwed up on the floor. It was the disgustingest thing I ever saw. Also, the air did not smell delightful. I quick held my nose and closed my eyes. Only too bad for me, 'cause my dumb bunny eyes have a brain of their own. And they kept on sneaking peeks of the splat-o. It was Cheerios, I believe. Finally, I put my head on my desk and I covered up with my arms. Only just then, more trouble happened, and it's called a boy named Sheldon couldn't stand the splat-o, and so he jumped up from his chair, and he ran straight out of room 1. And that was a surprise, I tell you. Mr. Scary ran after him. He brought Sheldon back in a jiffy. Then he quick called the school nurse, Mrs. Willa, on the phone, and he told her that we need her help right now. Hurry, he said, fast! And so Mrs. Weller zoomed it to room 1 as fast as a speedy rocket. And then she hurried over to Roger and she talked to him in a calm voice. And she said, everything is going to be okay. Roger hanged his head real embarrassed. I felt sorry for that guy. Also, he was making me ill. Finally, Mr. Weller helped him get up from his chair and she held his hand. And she took him to her office. After that, room 1 could not do any work on account of how can you work with splat-o on the floor. Only hooray, hooray, because pretty soon our janitor named Gus Valany came rushing through the door. I jumped right up when I saw him. Gus Valany, it's me, it's Junie B. Jones, I hollered out. What? Roger throwed up. Gus Valany winked at me. Then he went straight to Roger's desk and he took out his important janitor equipment and he sprinkled powder all over the splat-o. And wowie wow, that stuff swept up like a miracle. We could not believe our eyeballs. Whoa, said my friend named Lenny. Whoa, said my other friend Jose. That powder is like magic. I sniffed the air. Yes, it is like magic, Jose, I said. Plus, now it smells lemony fresh in here. Other children sniffed too. It does smell lemony fresh, said a girl named Shirley. I wish I had some of that stuff for my mother. She loves to clean up messes. Mine does too, said my bestest friend named Herbert. Then all of a sudden, Herb springed out of his seat, very excited. "Wait, hold it! My mother's birthday is on Sunday," he said, "and that's what I'll get her. I'll get her a tub of that magic powder. What's the name of it, Mr. Valany, huh? What's it called? What's it called?" Gus Valany's face went kind of funny. He glanced his eyes at Mr. Scary and then back at Herbert again. Finally, he ran his fingers through his bald hair, and he said the name of it. "Vomit absorbent," he said, kind of quiet. "It's called vomit absorbent." At first, Herbert just stood at his desk very frozen. He did not say any words. Then after a minute, he did a little shiver, and he sat back down. "Maybe I'll just draw her a picture," he said. Gus Valany nodded. Then he packed up his stuff and he waved goodbye to Room 1. And Mr. Scary walked him into the hall. While he was gone, Sheldon put his lunch sack on his head. As soon as Mr. Scary saw it, he tried to take it off, but Sheldon held on tight. "No, don't! I need this," he said. "If I stay in here, I won't catch Roger's germs." I raised my eyebrows at that remark. "Yeah, only I don't get it, Sheldon," I said. "How can you catch Roger's germs? 'Cause Gus Valany just swept them up in his bucket, remember?" Sheldon talked to me through his bag. "Roger's germs aren't just in the bucket, Junie B," he said. "Wherever somebody throws up, their germs shoot out in the air all over the place. Then, if somebody else breathes that same air, those germs can get sucked right up their nose nostrils." I did a little cringe at that information. Then I looked all around in the air, and very slow I lifted my hand, and I closed my nose nostrils. Room 1 watched me. Then, one by one, they closed their nose nostrils too. And so all of us held our noses tight with our fingers, and we didn't breathe for the whole rest of the morning. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Make sure to like and subscribe down below, and I will see you guys next time.